Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, 335 days since the last CWC match. We are finally back with the first game of the Osu Catch World Cup 2024. I am Ewong, joined by Kuchibo. How are you doing on this fine day?
Hello, I'm doing fantastic. I am hyped for this. What about you?
Absolutely stoked. This is a matchup as well. Very first one, Chile taking on New Zealand. 3 UTC right now. Legendary Fact 35p captaining this Chilean side with Pekrat, Arisil, Smirker, Tamin, and Stark taking on New Zealand. Kasumizawa Miyu, Trumpet, Sips, Nashor, Starwide, and Wedham. The 12 players playing today. What do you think's happening here?
Look, it's. I think that Chile's got pretty good odds right now. They were a very strong team last year, and their roster sign-ups this year were massive. Like, I don't know how they determined the picks, but we could be looking at the 6 top players of like 13, 14 good potential team lineups. So Chile's got a very strong roster, and I believe they qualified 5th, if I'm not mistaken. And then, yeah, New Zealand on the other end would have been, I think, 27th, 28th. I actually have the sheet here. So yeah, 28th and 28 and 5. So yeah, it's going to be a little bit hard for New Zealand having to verse the 5th seeded team, and we are going to see the DT2 ban come out from New Zealand, which is fairly smart. Historically, I don't think they've been a very big DT team. I was a little bit surprised when they didn't have Sakamoto on the roster either, because he is a pretty good player from New Zealand, and in the Australian tournament, I believe he actually made it to finals week as well, the only entered player in that tournament to do so. So we'll see how they sort of navigate it in this match.
Yeah, indeed, and looking like no matter one will be the ban from Chile. Quite a reasonable ban from them considering early round. You know, New Zealand have played in a few tournaments, so its players have shown up for CWC. Australian tournament as well, especially. A lot of the players in that team showing up there. First to 5 here, no more to 1, and double time 2 the bans. Everything else open, and double time 3 going to be the pick straight to the Chilean side, who will favor a lot in that double time in this matchup here. Avoiding hitting as much as possible. New Zealand, known as a team for that mod in particular.
Yeah, and Chile having a lot of good DT players. Stark, probably their biggest DT player. Leku's also really good at DT, especially in tourneys and whatnot. I've gone up against Leku on DT maps before, and he's not the most fun opponent to go up against. So, yeah, definitely a good pick out of them to start here. DT3, probably the closest we've got to like a rain or something of the sort, whereas DT1 and 2 are a bit more platterish, so we're still fairly easy in terms of map difficulty. So I think we might see a similar thing to last year where we get a lot of like 1 miss differences on a few maps. But yeah, we'll see as we go on. Yeah.
Especially would have been that no more to 1. I think Chile taking a lot of caution here, and here we go. Lineups already in. Smirker, Stark, and Tamin representing Chile for the very first map of the very first game. Captaining the side, Kasumizawa, Miyu, Wedham, and Nashor are going to be the 3 to take on Chile for this very first map.
Tamin's first World Cup, I believe Smirker's played before, and I know Stark played past couple years as well. So, and yeah, a whole lineup for New Zealand also played last year, I believe. So, a couple of new faces, but for the most part, everyone's got a bit of tourney experience as well, even if it's just in community and whatnot.
Yeah, definitely. Smirker and Tamin, no strangers to high pressure tournament setting. Smirker taking the win with 3 CWC with Chile. Tamin going far in 4 CWC and playing a few tournaments as well. Definitely an experienced player or 2 to bring in, and we are in straight away as it stands right now. hidden for Wedderment, I mean. Nobody
Had
else
panic
opting for
button
that
for a
choice.
second. And we have the updated skin this year as well. Okay, everyone's loaded in. I think Stark may have had an actual miss at the start there. And Wetham gonna trade it out, so did Nashiro. So we've only got 3 FCs left in the opener. Make that 1 FC. Smirker's the only one still FCing. Everyone getting that first match nerves out of the way, I'm guessing. Yeah, Smirker in the early going, quite a few misses out of New Zealand right now. Stark's back up. Smirker's... Oh, wait. I think it might have been Bancho Bug, but that's an actual miss out of Stark now. Same with Smirker, but 210,000 point difference towards Chile in the opening, and you can see why they picked this, as we're already a quarter of the way in, and there's a healthy lead.
Yeah, in such an easy map pool, it is super important to go with these no-risk picks here, and you can see not even halfway through with such a short map, 1 minute 54 seconds, and already a lead of 270k and growing. This is definitely the safe pick for Chile. Smirker and Stark kind of showing up here, and nobody in New Zealand really able to get a grasp of the map right now. Nashiro not doing too well. Wedham not too far ahead either, but Kasumi, Zhao and me doing all they can really. About to reach that 200, but in a score difference like this already, what does that really matter for as we enter the final quarter?
Yeah, and this final quarter isn't really, like, there's a couple of weird streams, but aside from that, it's like there's nothing you can really reverse, even a deficit of 100, 150k on. So, yeah, it's sort of how we would have expected this first pick to go, the DT 3 pick, so yeah. Get the good way to get the let out for Chile, I suppose, in this first matchup.
Yeah, already here. Dominating performance. 532k is a statement already with quite a few good scores, and New Zealand with the pressure now to make a pick that'll do as much damage, if there even is a pick like that in the pool they can make.
My guess is that they're going to go to either hidden or no mod. I don't think Hard Rock or Double Time is a safe pick at all, and Mixed Mod is a bit 50-50 just because of how variable Chile's roster is. I think they'd have a really strong Mixed Mod lineup. And they are going indeed to Hidden 2, the low AR hidden pick. Yosei no Kiri.
Yeah, I think one of the matches where we won't see this map ban, I think a lot of the matches looking forward this weekend. We won't see Hidden 2, but now is the time to catch it. The Xerox low AR, only 8.3, but that is only bound to go lower as the weeks go on. This one here is probably New Zealand's most confident map in terms of how well their players believe they can play. You can see Sips and Starwide coming into this one. Ekara and Lehu will be coming in as well to replace on each side, and now we wait.
Yeah, we see the lineup. I mean, fair lineup for Chile. Pekarat and Leku, both hidden players for years. Both very skilled players, especially Pekarat in tournament scene. Like, most tournaments Pekarat has entered, he has popped off, so not the easiest hidden team to go up against to try and take a point off of. And right now, scoreline is Chile 1-0 to New Zealand. Not 0-0. And yeah, players are going to want to try and avoid the misses, but Starwide going to open with 1. It is early days, though.
Yeah, and it's a trade there. There you go. It's the first time we'll see a trade this game, and now it is only still 1 miss behind for New Zealand, who will look to hold on. But oh, there it is, another one.
Yeah, another miss out of Starwide.
Still staying 32k to Chile.
She did trade with Pekarat, though, so... it's not too dire. It's 1FC to 1, and it's going back in favor of New Zealand right now. Stark is going to have a couple misses. Starwide's going to trade with him, but they've got a couple of combos. Wedham and Starwide missing, and that's going to widen that. Pekarat going to miss as well. Leku and Sips both holding on, and they both need to keep full combo right now to keep their teams in it. The deficit has now gotten up to 80k, but it's still definitely something they can pull back. They just need Wedham and Starwide to hold on to combos and really build up in this second half, and Sips needs to maintain full combo as well.
Yeah, Stark now back at the 200 there to support the score and keep it growing. Pekarat not too far behind, but now everyone's kind of caught up again. And with 1/3 left, anything could happen. Stark finds a miss. Is that enough the beginning of something for New Zealand, who sees the squad grow back their way? And
Sips gonna lose full combo. And that's pretty much done for Chile. Leku gonna keep his full combo nice and healthy, so that is a break point that Chile has just earned right now. And yeah, like I said, hard opponents to go up against. Leku getting the full combo there, the double S, and yeah, he's definitely one of the trickier opponents to take on in Hidden as well. And that is 2 points up for Chile right now. They're just not appearing on the scoreboard for some reason.
Yeah, there you go. And quick to make their picks, Mix Mod 2 with...
And it went to no mod 2.
Mix Mod 2. Wait. Yeah, there it is. Alright, there you go. Mix Mod 2.
Electronic.
The map that sits on CS 4.2, 8.6 gonna be the pick your poison pick sort of for Hidden and Hard Rock. So it'll be interesting to see who comes in here. Just a quick break to get the scores fixed.
Alright, there we go. That's fixed up now. There we go. So yes, Chile is 2 points up right now and looking to secure a third here. So in terms of roster, I mean, it's probably going to be Stark, Hard Rock.
I mean, no mod.
Yeah, and Smirker for Hidden? I'm always a bit confused that Leku isn't staying in, actually. Then for Hidden, I'd imagine they'd have maybe... Ooh. I don't know, I'm guessing it's going to be Starlight.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe Starlight no mod? Wedham, Hard Rock, and Nashiro Hidden? I feel like I've gotten the NZ one wrong, but we'll see.
Could be, who knows, it could be the other way around.
Yeah, I was going to say, the real question is going to be the Hard Rock player. So Nashiro's doing Hard Rock, Starwide. Starwide no mod, and Wedham Hidden. And yeah, it looks like Stark's going no mod and Smirker's going Hard Rock, so that makes sense as well, though. Smirker also a good speed player.
The slots are there, so remember from now on, if you see a mix mod and you see these slots, that's where the mod goes. Anyways, in we are, we'll see
True, yep.
how these mod assignments affect the play. And it's still pretty smooth sailing for the 2-minute 27 map. A lot of points for everyone really to find misses, but only time will tell what happens there.
Yeah, it's not a very tricky map, but the AR might be what catches some of the players off. Aside from your Hard Rock, it's going to be spacing, and I think Nashiro just fell victim to it. Missing there right before the 200 combo, so not the best place for Nashiro to miss in, but there's still plenty of map left, so they're just going to want to hope that we don't see 3 full combos out of Chile. Otherwise, that could be what does it. And Starlight going to find a miss as well, because at this level of difficulty in the pool, and I feel like we're going to see something similar to last year, where a lot of players are going to three-way full combo, and Starlight going to find another miss there. So she's going to want to build up a bit of combo. Yeah, Taemin with the trade. So I think it's 2 misses to 1 right now, or 3 misses to 2 rather.
Nashura finding one there. Looks to be the score moving in the way of Chile even more, as Taemin now contributing to the score growth even more. Halfway though, looking...
Yeah, last
anything that's not a miss for Wedham.
Yeah, I think it's... Like, it is only 130k difference, but at this stage, I'd say it's just a little bit too late to get back, with 2 full combos still in the way of Chile, and Taemin only with the 1 miss, so... Yeah, it's, yeah, I think it's just a little bit too late, unfortunately, yeah. We are winding up the song now, so it would just be, will Chile maintain their 2 FCs towards the end?
Absolutely. Definitely a point for Chile here, as they look at almost 2 FCs. Don't want to curse it yet.
No, I think they've got it. Stark's got this down, and Smirker's got it down as well. Has not had any issue with spacing whatsoever. And Stark misses the last note.
Stark does not have it down.
Oh, so close.
Regardless, there are 2 miss, or basically an FC above 1 million. 1 miss from Taemin and an FC from Smirker on the Hard Rock will secure their 3rd point. Looking very, very good for Chile right now. New Zealand will have to find a solution very soon with this pick.
Yeah, and I'm predicting that we're probably gonna go see another hidden pick out of New Zealand, is my assumption. I think if they take it to no mod, they might take it to no mod 2, maybe even no mod 3, but I think they'll probably just pick hidden 1. They probably won't pick no mod 4s. I think converts would very much benefit Chile.
Yeah, I would have said the convert is an option, especially at an earlier level, but it's purely based off who they're playing and their qualifier score. No mod 4, not in the picture at all. Hidden 1. You are in fact correct. Hidden is what they're going to be staying with, but against a Chile team with such skilled hidden players, you really have to be in your top game to even think about securing this point here.
Yeah, it's not really easy for New Zealand, no matter what way they go, with such a strong opponent. Yeah, very top seed team. Yeah, it's all they can do is trial and error.
Yeah, there it is, as you'd expect. Leshu back in with Stark and Taemin, I believe, their first hidden roster. And Sibs as well, making it back in the hidden player for New Zealand. And we will also ignore the fact that the pick order is wrong. This is New Zealand's pick, not Chile's pick, but
yeah,
in your head, imagine this would.
Yeah, it's alright. It's
There you go, command in, and in a few seconds, New Zealand will have to try to show and give it all they've got to get at least 1 point on the board. Hopefully build up something here, but Chile, being the powerhouse they are, not going to let that happen.
And just syncing up, and we are started. And Starwide with the first miss. And Yeah, right now we just have the 5 FCs. So I suppose New Zealand just working on just building some consistent combos is what I'd focus on right now. And Sip's going to find a miss, so this is very advantageous for Chile with the 3 SSs, 2 SSs, the 3 full combos.
Yeah, the only one holding it down now, Wedham here, still on that SS as well. Oh, and as I say that, drops there, it's over.
Yeah, no
on the side of
combos for New Zealand right now. Very unfortunate, as Chile is looking very strong on this pick.
Yeah, and as time goes and as Chile continue to hold their triple FCs, that score is going to continue to grow. A 6-digit lead very early on in the map. It's a story we've seen before in this game, and something they will be looking to continue, as they're not even going to find a miss or a droplet miss at all entering the second half of the map.
Yeah, Chile in very fine form. Wedham gonna find a miss there, but at this stage, it's one of those things where it's like, even halfway in, like, it's just, Chile's just performing so strong on this right now that even if Chile runs into some trouble, I think they can clutch out the point at this point, just with the 3-way full combo still. I wonder if they will actually 3-way full combo this.
Oh, we don't talk about it until it happens, mate.
Yeah, we gotta wait and see. Gotta wait and see. Anything can happen. Maybe someone ate popcorn before playing.
Speaking of which, New Zealand, building back up. Oh, I'll hold on a bit before talking next time. Star Wide finding a miss there, yeah. And they can see now. They can see.
Yeah, one thing that probably not a lot of players are excited to see the leaderboard, but yeah, I mean, all you can really do is try and ignore it.
Yeah, with that long break, looking at the time left, not looking too good for New Zealand as they find themselves in a very dangerous position.
Yeah.
Going forward, Chile looking like they're going to set a very good score. I do not dare say FC yet until it happens.
Nah, triple FC. No, we'll see it. Either that or like a last note miss or something. So it's still going to probably be like 999s or over a mil scores rather. And there it is. 3-way FC out of Chile. And yeah, there's just like 2.7 mil is still a pretty good score out of New Zealand. Everyone under 10 miss and some decent combos as well. Sips with the 795, but to 3 full combos, it's just, yeah, that's just a bit rough, unfortunately. And we are going to see Hard Rock 1 Ironical Parade. The Yoshi map.
That's Connor. And
yeah,
Yoshi. But map.
Yeah. Yeah.
And Yoshi. Man.
Anyways,
Hard Rock.
I just saw Yoshi and I was like, oh. And the
Hard Rock being picked here. Every mod being pushing out here, as we may potentially see the last map of the game. Chile on match point of New Zealand yet to claim their first point, and on Hard Rock it becomes a question of whether or not they will deny the sweep.
And this map as well, this map in particular, this is one of those 3-way FC maps. So we'll also see if Chile can 3-way FC this. And Chile did not pick twice in a row. It just, for New Zealand's pick, it came up as red. So this one is Chile's pick. The hidden one was New Zealand's pick.
Yeah, Command in, Lecture, Taemin, and Smirker. The 3 hoping to secure Chile this win in 5. On the other side, Nashiro back in, hopefully dare to deny the sweep.
and we'll see how they go with the hard rock mod. As this is probably one of the trickier mods for them to take back, this and DT. So I think this is probably a bit of a calculated pick out of Chile. Everyone, it looks like there was a first note miss out of Nashiro there, so not really consequential, only a couple thousand points behind New Zealand are right now. Everyone's still holding combos, so... Oh, Kasumizawa is going to be the first to miss, and that is really bad for New Zealand right now, especially if Chile are going to follow up the last map with the same, this map with the same trend as the last map.
Yeah, it's looking pretty likely now, as Chile still hold their triple FC going past the first quarter of the map, building up and taking advantage of that miss from earlier.
And yeah, everyone Taemin with a little lack drop, but aside from that, three-way FC still, and everyone back to combo. Just the one miss out of Kasumizawa and the very start miss out of Nashiro, and another miss out of Kasumizawa there. And that is not good for New Zealand, as Kasumizawa going to find another miss there as well, and Chile still holding on to that three-way.
Kasumizawa finding quite a few misses there as we even reach halfway point. Not going to be long before Starman and Nashiro begin to fall. Hopefully they will hold on and hope for the worst out of Chile. But as it stands right now, consistency showing it once again in this map.
It's still recoverable, but I think New Zealand really have to hold on and not miss anymore, and they probably need at least 2 of those FCs to fall from Chile. That's probably the only thing that's going to do it at this point. And Kasumizawa going to miss a whole stream there. Maybe just not dashing quite as well. And Nashiro going to find a miss, and it is pretty much over at this point as we're last quarter and there's a 100k point difference. And three-way FC still out of Chile. Couple of back drops, but Smirker maintaining the double S.
Yeah, you'd hope for an absolute breakdown from Chile right now if you're a New Zealand fan, but knowing this Chile team, absolutely not going to happen as they enter the final few seconds of the map, but still holding on to that glorious triple FC.
Yeah, and yeah, it looks like it's pretty much going to be it. Chile just holding on to that FC right now. And yeah, that's going to be it. Smirker maintaining the double S and the three-way FC out of Chile to close it out. So back-to-back triple FCs on Hidden 1 and now Hard Rock 1 to take the win 5-0. So, I mean, it's one of those things that just happens in CWSA, especially in the early rounds. So you do see a fair few clean sweeps, especially from those very high-seeding teams. Chile with a strong performance. New Zealand did quite well, but just not enough to knock off the powerhouse. So that will be Chile going on to next week in the winners bracket, and New Zealand dropping down to the losers bracket, but they're still not out of it yet. They still have another match next week. So Chile going to face the winner of Belgium and the Philippines, and New Zealand will face the loser of that match as well. So yeah, there'll be matches to keep your eye out for.
But the next one coming in quite a bit.
Yeah,
hours from now, Sweden takes on Australia.
What?
Australia.
That's a
Not Austria, Australia.
That's a very interesting flag, but yes, Sweden versus Australia in 7 hours from now, so 10 UTC or 8 PM if you are Australian. So So we're going to take a short 7-hour break, but yeah, we'll be back soon. So yeah, don't go too far, and we'll see you all shortly.
See you then.